you see that changing the legislative landscape over the next couple of months?
He wanted to clear the decks for tax reform, and he didn't want to spend weeks haggling over short-term measures while a hurricane was on its way to hitting Florida, which is now hit. So understandably, he wanted to get this stuff out of the way so he could go focus on the bigger things, rapid hurricane response, and I think he was also looking for a bipartisan moment in the face of these hurricanes.
I think what, and I spoke to the president after.
As a person who's been watching credit markets for many, many years, I just strongly believe that these debt instruments need to be longer term, because I worry about what it does to credit markets and what it does to interest rates. So I just feel strongly about longer term extensions in these things, because I don't think you want to play politics with the credit markets. And that's what I believe then, it's what I believe now.
Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer on the disaster.
The president was basically trying to say, I want to get this stuff dealt with, I want to get it out of the way, we want to help these people with hurricanes, and let's go focus on the big picture like tax reform. So that's basically what I see his motivation having been, and it's reasonable that that's the position he took.
That he's headed here.
It was pretty clear to me what he was.
It was pretty clear to me what he was, because he basically said, I want this to be a bipartisan moment. I don't want us to be fighting each other over these details while these hurricanes are hitting us. So he made it pretty clear right then and there.
Did you and McConnell essentially say okay pretty quickly, or did you push back a little bit?
Like I said, I feel pretty strongly about the way the credit markets work and the debt extensions. I think we should have done a longer debt extension.
Follow up on Donna's question there. Do you see this as any type of realignment?
No, I don't. I see, I mean, it's kind of funny that this is newsworthy in that
a Republican president
went
with
Republican
the
president
Democrats?
listened to Democrats. I mean,
it is newsworthy, given the place that we've been
well,
in
it's
for
been
the
a while
last
since we had a
several
Republican
years.
president.
But don't you want our leaders to talk to each other on the other side of the aisle? I mean, don't we want presidents to listen to and work with other, and there was no principle violated here. So I think it's just only fitting that the president listens to the other party. He didn't violate a principle. He did what he thought he was right for the country at the moment. And I don't see that as some kind of cardinal violation of any sort.
You went out there without having 218 votes in your pocket. So how does that change your strategy
it does
going
affect
forward?
us.
If I don't have 218 votes, it's hard for me to drive good bargains.
You just live in constant fear of Trump going over you to
No.
Pelosi and
No,
Schumer?
because I don't.
Okay. And so you don't agree with Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer when they say
Stop that sentence right there, yes. I don't even know what you're going to say next.
Well, they are arguing that Democrats have more leverage now going forward based on what happened. You don't agree?
Look,
I don't. There's no point in getting into who has more leverage. The fact is, the president achieved what he was looking to achieve: a bipartisan moment to respond to hurricanes, clearing the decks for a few months to get focused on our bigger agenda items like tax reform.